What if I told you NASA hides secrets about space so terrifying they'd keep you awake at night? We humans, we like to think we've got it all figured out. But the universe is a vast, unknowable ocean of mystery, and we're just dipping our toes in the shallow end. Today we're diving into the deep end, exposing 10 space facts that'll make you question reality, including one mystery even scientists can't explain. Our moon, that familiar, comforting presence in the night sky, it's not as constant as you might think. Every year the moon inches further away from us, like a lover slowly slipping from our grasp. About 1.5 inches to be precise. Now that might not seem like much. In about 600 million years the moon will have drifted so far away that total solar eclipses will be a thing of the past. Imagine that. Your distant descendants will only have faded photographs and dusty textbooks to tell them about the time when the moon perfectly blotted out the sun. Perhaps this is a good time to call your local observatory, schedule a viewing, and marvel at the celestial dance while you still can. Venus, our celestial neighbor, shrouded in thick clouds of sulfuric acid, it's a planet of extremes with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead and crushing atmospheric pressure. But perhaps the strangest thing about Venus is its bizarre relationship with time. A day on Venus lasts a grueling 243 Earth days. But here's the kicker, a year on Venus is actually shorter, clocking in at a mere 225 Earth days. That means a day on Venus is longer than its year. Talk about a long day at the office. In the 1980s, NASA's Pioneer Venus mission spotted a massive bow-shaped structure in the Venusian atmosphere, a wave that has remained stationary over the same mountainous terrain for decades. Have you ever wondered, what does space smell like? Well, wonder no more. Astronauts returning from spacewalks often report a peculiar, lingering odor clinging to their spacesuits. Imagine, if you will, the scent of a well-done steak sizzling on a hot grill. Now mix in a dash of hot metal. But here's the twist. It's not space itself that smells. The vacuum of space is devoid of air, and therefore, odorless. The smell comes from the trace amounts of matter clinging to the astronauts' suits. These cosmic particles are superheated during atmospheric re-entry, creating that unique otherworldly fragrance. Deep in the constellation of Cancer, 40 light-years from Earth, there exists a planet so opulent, it makes the Hope Diamond look like a speck of dust. This celestial treasure trove is known as 55 Cancri e, and it's made almost entirely of pure crystallized carbon. We're talking about a planet where it rains diamonds. 55 Cancri e orbits its star at a blistering pace, completing a year in just 18 hours. This close proximity, coupled with the planet's carbon-rich composition, creates the perfect conditions for diamond formation. 55 Cancri e is just one of many diamond planets thought to exist in the vast expanse of the universe. The universe, as we know it, is about 13.8 billion years old. Plenty of time for life to emerge, evolve, and perhaps even reach levels of intelligence and technology far beyond our own. So, with all that time and all those stars and planets out there, where is everybody? This, my friends, is the Fermi paradox. There are numerous theories, each more mind-boggling than the last. Perhaps we're alone in the universe, a lonely flicker of life in an otherwise barren cosmos. Or maybe, just maybe, the truth is far more unsettling. What if intelligent civilizations inevitably destroy themselves before they can reach out to the stars? Here's a secret from the halls of NASA that sounds straight out of science fiction. Did you know that NASA engineers responsible for operating rovers on Mars actually live on Mars time? A day on Mars, known as a sol, is about 40 minutes longer than an Earth day. That seemingly small difference can wreak havoc on sleep schedules and circadian rhythms. So to combat this interplanetary jet lag, NASA teams sync their lives to the Martian clock. They adjust their sleep-wake cycles, meal times, even their weekends to match the rhythm of the red planet. In 1977, humanity launched 2 ambitious emissaries into the vast cosmic ocean, the Voyager probes. These robotic explorers carrying golden records filled with music, greetings, and images from Earth were our love letter to the cosmos. But what if, hidden within that message of peace and goodwill, there lurks a darker truth? In recent years, internet sleuths and armchair astrophysicists have uncovered something unsettling. Within the binary code etched onto the golden records, they found patterns, sequences that seem too deliberate, too eerie to be random. Some believe it's a hidden message, a warning from our future selves about a looming cosmic threat. Hold on tight, folks, because this next fact is a real cosmic roller coaster. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. And the culprit behind this cosmic joyride is a mysterious force known as dark energy. We don't know much about dark energy, but we do know it's incredibly powerful, making up about 68% of the total energy density of the universe. In about 100 billion years, the expansion will become so rapid, so relentless, that all galaxies beyond our local group will be redshifted out of existence. The universe will become a much lonelier, darker place with only a handful of nearby galaxies remaining visible. Ever dream of being taller? Well, a one-way ticket to space might be your answer. Without the constant pull of gravity, the human spine is free to decompress, allowing astronauts to gain up to 2 inches in height while in orbit. But before you book your flight to the International Space Station, there's a catch. This newfound height comes at a price. The lack of gravity weakens muscles and bones, leading to a host of health problems upon return to Earth. And for some astronauts, the spinal elongation causes severe back pain so debilitating that they can barely walk for months after landing. Black holes, those cosmic monsters that devour anything unfortunate enough to cross their event horizon, are some of the most fascinating and perplexing objects in the universe. But there's one mystery surrounding black holes that has stumped even the greatest minds, including Albert Einstein himself. It's called the black hole information paradox, and it strikes at the very heart of our understanding of physics. According to classical physics, anything that falls into a black hole is gone forever, its information erased from existence. But quantum mechanics tells a different story. Quantum laws state that information can never be truly destroyed, only transformed. So what happens to the information that falls into a black hole? This paradox has puzzled physicists for decades, leading to a flurry of theories and hypotheses. So there you have it, 10 space facts that should have your brain doing backflips. The universe is a strange, wonderful, and often terrifying place, full of mysteries that continue to challenge our understanding of reality. If your brain isn't melted yet, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Next week we're covering time travel, why science says it's possible, but terrifying. And if you're still here, comment to prove you survived the